Hello everyone, welcome to Descent Journeys in the Dark 2nd edition, and this is my look at the Serena Lieutenant pack. Now this is where you actually get the Lieutenant token to be removed and the Ally token to be removed. With it you get the Ally Hero model, that's Hero, well, ally slash hero model, and the lieutenant model as well. You also get to play Serena as a hero as well, and of course you also get the plot deck can't speak now, the plot deck Silent Protector. Well, that sounds all well and good, but is it really worth it? Well, let's start with the plot deck, shall we? Okay, right. So firstly, you start off Brethren. You exhaust this card when you activate a monster with the Civilized monster trait. Choose two monsters in that group. The first monster performs one less action this turn, and the second monster may perform one additional attack. Additional action this turn, and it takes one threat to use it. Now, if you don't know about all these plot decks and threats, you can actually just go onto the Fantasy Flight Games website and actually check it out for yourself. Right, or this. Well, actually, there's actually quite a few usage for these kind of creatures that can actually do a lot. For example, to try and get towards the heroes a little bit more closer, etc. Or one of the monsters that I can think of that would be really useful for this, could be very beneficial for this, would actually be the sorcerers. As of course the summon ability takes an action to do. So in other words, they could probably like do a move, summon, and attack, or something like that. You know, get everyone in places and all that stuff. Whilst one of them will just be summon, summon, and then summon. Yeah. That could be very beneficial. Let's have a look at what you can actually buy with these. So with Focus, come on then. Diplomatic takes one threat to buy, and use this card after setup of an encounter to choose one of your monster groups. During this encounter, that group gains the Civilized monster trait. So in other words, one of your monsters can actually use the Brethren abilities, I guess. Place one threat token from the supply on the monster's card as a reminder, and it just uses up one threat. Now, this card may be so-so for now, but there's plenty of cards that's all about the Civilized monster traits. So let's just go ahead and take a look at some of them. Right, we have got Curative Spirit, which is 2 to buy. You exhaust this card at the start of your turn. While this card is exhausted, each master monster with the Civilized trait gains. Now, when it says each, normally it just means one, but there are others that has like more than one master. For example, kobolds, or even the fire imps. So use it as a skill for an action. So you perform an attack. If this attack deals at least 1 damage, after the defense is rolled, of course, this monster and one monster within 3 spaces of this monster each recover 2 health. It only takes 1 threat. So yeah, you get to heal your creatures with it. Excellent. We like to heal our creatures, don't we? Another one is a Power in Mourning, which is free to buy. You exhaust this card when a master monster is defeated. You may place 2 threat tokens on this card, and it can't hold more than 8. And of course, at the end of the quest, notice it says quest and not encounter, you get all the threat, and you get you spend one threat. to get to. Oh, I think it's worth it. Anyway, keep building up your threat quickly that way. This one is free to cast by Oath of Silence. You can exhaust this card after setup of an encounter to choose a monster. While this card is exhausted, that monster cannot perform any actions except for move actions. At the end of each of your turns, each monster within 3 spaces of the monster recovers 2 health. Place a threat token from the supply to a reminder. And this card doesn't refresh as normal. Only at the end of each encounter, and it only takes 1 threat to use. So you have one of your monsters that's given an aura of healing. Yeah, yet again, healing monsters, awesome. Awesome. Okay, so it's free to buy it, but just 1 to use it. Yeah, so here we have Summon Serena, which takes 3 to buy it, and you replace 1 master in an open group, and just uses 2 threat tokens. Now, of course, you can't use this particular card in any quest that uses Serena, Lieutenant, Ally, or Hero, but you can use all the other cards. Let's take a look at Serena then as the agent. So here's Serena. Hello, Serena. Hello. Right. She has miasma and +2 poison and disease. She's a range blue, blue, yellow. Sorry, I'm stupid. Right. So miasma does each hero within 3 spaces of Serena test willpower. Each hero that fails suffers 1 damage and 1 fatigued. And of course, the poison disease is if this attack deals at least 1 damage, the target is poisoned and diseased for a single surge. That's nasty. And of course, miasma is also pretty good as well, unless you're actually facing an entire party of healers. Which would actually be called the Healer's Circle. Otherwise, you just don't really need to use Serena. Right, anyway. But how many people uses the Healer's Circle? When I talk about Healer's Circle, that means an entire group of healers. Anyway, so the Act 2 becomes a little bit more vicious with 2 yellow. But at the same time, she gets pure to her body. Serena can't be poisoned or diseased. That's the only new ability. But still, it's miasma again, poison and disease for a single surge. And I'm sure you're going to get it as well. Well, you've got to do at least damage to do so. So here's another surge for you. And that is the Lieutenant / Agent Serena, which she looks pretty awesome. I quite like this one. She's got like a long scarf cape thing in the back. Yeah, it's not a swing at all. It's not a swing. Yeah. Anyway. So here is Serena as a hero. She is a healer, of course. She has a movement of 3. Okay. Not many people like movement 3. But with a healer, that might not be as bad. So, you could always go ahead and heal. Disciple was pretty good to use for her, at least. She has 8 health. If she's going to be pursued by monsters, she's going to get caught up and get hurt quite quickly and just get knocked out. She has a stamina of 6. 6. So the stamina of 6, huge deal. because of course the highest has always been 5, but this is 6. That is awesome. The disciple tends to have a lot of casting. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get in a better position. A lot of casting stuff that requires a lot more fatigue to use. Plus, of course, even with a movement 3, you can stamina move, or fatigue move, whichever you like to call it. Yeah, that's just easily amazing, and you could just have fun with her. She has a brown defense dice. As I was talking about, with movement 3 and 8 health, she's not going to survive all that well with a brown defense dice as well. Let's take a look at her hero abilities. Right. Her hero ability is each time you are targeted by an attack, a hero adjacent to you may suffer a fatigue to declare himself as the target of the attack instead. Range and line of sight are still measured to your space. Well, considering that she only has 8 health and a brown defense dice, that might should be worth it, as long as you don't actually have a party of people with 3 stamina. Because they must suffer the stamina instead. But still, it may be worth it, because she should be a pretty good healer. Check out their hero feat. Their heroic feat is use an action, test willpower and knowledge. For each test you pass, each hero within free space of you recovers 3 health and a fatigue. So that's a 5 and a 3. So the willpower is more than likely going to be successful. The knowledge, who knows, maybe. My friend actually has used this, and I really hated him using it, because every single time he used the heroic feat, he managed to get both of them, so everyone was healing all the damage that I kept doing to his heroes, and it was just annoying, and he kept on getting caught up using the heals with that much stamina, so that's quite annoying. And of course you can't use her if you're playing the Labyrinth of Ruin. And of course this is her, Serena, as the ally / hero. Generic, meh, but hey, nothing I can say about that. All in total, I think Serena just may be a pretty good buy. The plot deck is not too bad actually, considering that you get to heal your monsters. And Serena herself as a hero may be a bit of a challenge, but you can easily do a lot with her. The heroic feat is pretty good. The hero ability is a bit meh, but hey, it's like if you got a warrior with a black defense dice and a grey defense dice, I mean, come on, just do it anyway. And it's like, and if you do get hurt, I heal you later. Job done, because of the stamina of 6. So, all in total, I'm slightly impressed with the Serena. It's not necessary to get them, so okay. I think Serena may be a pretty good buy if you want to buy them. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much. Bye.